YouTube, Witty Butter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. Right, yeah, we're just gonna get through this building and do, I think, one or two other things after this. Not very much in this episode, I'm afraid, but there's so much to do in this area. Next episode's gonna be pretty jam-packed as well, but I'll try and make everything fit. First battle for the show, we've got a Slugma. I liked Slugma as a kid. I don't think I ever used one though. I just remember thinking to myself, oh, that's cool. That's a slug made out of lava. Pamela takes it down. Pamela is still awesome, as she always will be. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone I don't talk to is because they don't have anything interesting to say or do. I'm trying to be time conserving here. Just trust me on that. I did say I would try and show everything, and I will. In my practice run, I completely forgot the Numel is just pure fire. I thought it was part ground, so I used Rock Smash on it, and it wasn't super effective. Still took it out pretty easily, which is fine. Ooh, and we're going to see something interesting here. Well, not interesting at all. Actually, you're going to see nothing. But that's the interesting thing. See? I've completely cut out the failed evolution screen things, because they were just in the way and it was distracting and annoying before. If people want them back, I don't mind, but this is just simplest for me, and it's more time consuming overall, meaning I can jam more stuff into these episodes. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Taking out another Patrat. There's a couple of Patrats in this building. They all go down pretty easily. And we get to see Rock Smash's little effect thing. It has a small chance to lower the opponent's defense, which is good and useful. Lowering defense by one stage essentially means that you'll do more damage to them physically, which is quite good on a physical attacker actually, like Pamela. That caught me off guard the first time. As soon as you go through that door, you get attacked by some guy. You might want to heal up before it. Pamela was fine, so I assumed that I could get through it. Plus he's only got a Zubat to start with, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get through it, no matter what. Oh, he also has a Patrat. He has 3 Pokemon. Never mind. He's still easy. They're all level 16. A Zubat and a Patrat. They're not exactly the hardest of things to take out. Pretty much anything you can get by this stage would be able to take them out fairly easily. And if you've been using your starter, you'll be fine. There's another example of Kino. Oh, so useful in this building. So many things wanted to lower Pamela's accuracy, and she was just like, no, bitch, I've got keen eyes. And it was cool. Like I said before, losing accuracy is just awful. I like my accuracy. And I kind of need my accuracy. Something I didn't actually realise. They've actually boosted the power of tackle in this hack. It's gone up from 35 damage base power, I think, to 50. And it's got 100 accuracy instead of 95 or 90 or something. I might be completely wrong on that, I might be thinking of something completely different. In which case, ignore everything I'm saying right now. Of course, the tackle in this with stab is 75 damage, which is awesome. Stab stands for same type attack bonus, and it essentially means if you're using an attack of the same type as your Pokemon, it'll do 1.5 times more damage. Here we go. Team Magma. They want to find Groudon, and we have to fight off Roy and Hank. That might be a reference to something. You can decide that on your own. It might be complete coincidence. Who knows? This Koffing likes to self-destruct a lot, which is kind of why I ignored healing a bit and went straight for the kill. Because in the practice runs, that thing self-destructing, even with Pamela at full health, it would just kill her straight out. And that is really not good for us. Yeah, another thing about this hack, most regular trainers use potions and stuff as well, which normally it's just gym leaders and important trainers who use potions and super potions, and that's part of the challenge, again, which is something I like. Kadabra, the evolution of Abra, Gonna go down pretty easily. Crunch. Disable. Disable's the last move used for a few turns. Not permanent, don't worry. It's very fast. It's pretty much a sweeper, a special sweeper. High special attack, high speed. Yeah. Kind of a glass cannon though. Magnemite. This is the steel type I was talking about in the last episode that I needed a fighting type move for. It really messed me up when I couldn't actually do any regular or super effective damage to it, because steel resists both normal type and dark type, and shy of sand attacking it to hell, I could have done pretty much nothing to it. And I even get a defense drop from Rock Smash, and that's nice. I'm really liking Rock Smash on Pamela now. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but yeah, I've rethought a few things out with Pamela's moveset, and it is working out again. Everything's going fine. I think that I can get that super cheap move, and when I do, I'm not going to use it much, and when I do use it, I will decide whether it makes the game too easy or not. And if it does, then I'll just get rid of it, because I do want a challenge out of this. It's partly why I'm doing a Patrat only run. And now we have to take on Hank. Ooh yay. I think he has a unique trainer thingy here, with the whole cape and everything. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it in Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald. Well, I didn't play through Emerald. Ignore that last one. Yeah. Which is nice. It's nice that they've actually added things and stuff, and good. Overall, I do like this hack, but there are some things that it gets critiqued on. I'll point those out when we get to them. I've already pointed out the slight grammatical things. Yeah. It doesn't, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, that low kick completely took me off guard. I was worried for Pamela's life. Yeah, healing up. Watchog is the evolution of Pamela. And yeah, as you might have guessed. Quite good. I didn't use one in black or white, but it is quite good. It's a physical sweeper, I think, but it has access to a bunch of other moves, like Hypnosis, which I might be using on Pamela. I haven't really decided yet. I don't even know if I can get it, because Pamela should have learnt it by now. Again, I'm playing these battles safe, so that means healing up, even when I think I can survive a move, just because, one, I don't want to risk the random number generator hating me, randomly. random hate. And yeah. And two, I don't want to take risks about critical hits. Well, a critical hit will probably take me out no matter what health I have, but it makes me feel a bit safer. Just thinking that there is a small chance, a very small chance, that a critical hit won't take me out and I'll actually be able to survive a battle. And yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of items. I'm not going to be using X attacks, as I said before. I really don't like them. They're just not my thing. Stupid steroids. Mr. Stone. He was in Ruby and Sapphire, and Emerald probably, and he's the leader of Devon Corps. The B ticket gets you a bike, and we will be doing that in this episode, and we get a Pokénav. It's a map, essentially, and it's also a phone. Yep, you get called up by random people you've battled already. Ugh. And because of the way they do it, I can't really cut it out, so live with it. That green-haired girl down there, she's the seller of Pokeballs. Yeah, she doesn't sell any right now, so there's no point me talking to her. This old guy has a quiz for us. It's lovely. Yeah. It's Ninkada. as we talked about before. They didn't really give it. Now this surprised me. He actually asked a question about something I spoke to you guys about before, about Shedinja having 1 experience point, 1 HP all the time. Experience share, as he explains here, shares experience throughout your party. I won't be using it because I want all of my experience on 1 Pokemon. That's Pamela, if you hadn't guessed already. This chap gives us an Everstone. An Everstone is a hold item that stops a Pokemon evolving. I would use it on Pamela, just to save me some time on the whole evolution screens and everything. But, as I think I mentioned before, I feel that not having something useful in a hold slot would be a waste of an item. And I need all of the help I can get in some parts of this game. This is just explaining the magical feature, which he only just added, actually. And we're forced to call the president of the company, not of the country. That'd be cool. That'd be a new for a Pokemon game. Probably won't happen though. Yep. We can't do anything else, literally. So we just have to call him, then start, then he'll walk away. And now I will show you the map, because you haven't seen it before. It's redone, but it's still called Hoenn. Meh. Unless you're really pent up. You're really obsessed with lore and consistency throughout the entire Pokemon series, then it doesn't really matter much. And why would you be? This kid gives us a netball. Netballs, I think, give you more chance to catch bug or water type Pokemon. Nothing up here except a giant Whalmer. Doll. There's not actually a Whalmer in there. It's just a doll. If there was a Whalmer up there, you'd have to call the RSPCA. Or whatever the Pokemon equivalent of that is. The RS Pokemon A? No, that's just silly. Anyway, we're off to get ourselves a bike. Which is good. I kept this battle in. Even though she only has a Shroomish, I think. Yes. Because I wanted to prove to you guys that Shroomish does have Effect Spore. I guess I was being lucky before, but it does have Effect Spore, and yeah, it happens. You get poison from it. I just wanted to show off that it can happen, and I'm not a liar. And I knew Effect Spore would be on it because it was in 3rd generation, because that was when Shroomish was actually introduced. So yeah. Berries. I will use berries before items, just because it's more convenient for me, and it's generally more simpler. It's generally simpler. I'm sorry, I'm having another off day with my speaking of words and things. Over there is the water cave. We won't be going there until we get Flash, which is just after this gym. Well, this city's gym. Which I very much doubt will be in the next episode. I will try and get to there and explore it in the next episode, but I can't promise anything. 1, we've got to do a bunch of stuff before we get to the gym. 2, we've got to do the gym, and that'll probably take a while. And any time I have left then, stupid phone, probably won't be that useful for anything. So, yeah, I'll probably do a short episode tomorrow. Yeah, down there. Down here is something special. Pamela's getting some new moves. As some of you may have guessed, if you like Pokemon games, I am going to teach Pamela Headbutt. Because Headbutt is useful, and it's a big upgrade from Tackle. Yeah, and with Stab it's 105 base power, and Pamela needs that power. Plus, I could probably show off that Headbutt tree from earlier on a short little segment. Actually, no, I can't be bothered to go back. I'll show you off the next Headbutt tree that we find, okay? I promise. And I'll be stopping off here next time we do all that stuff I said before. And this is where I say adieu!